64, 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Hello, I'm Lucy. I live at 64 Zoo Lane. And I have some very special neighbours. Look!
There's one with a hump, and one who can jump, and one who is, well, a little bit plump.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some like it hot, and some like it chilly, and some like it both ways, and that's a bit silly.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some are friendly, some are scary, but one thing is sure, not one is ordinary.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some are sporty, some are stripy, they're prickly and woolly and furry and slimy. Some are quite big and some are very small, and the last one's Georgina, who's incredibly tall.
64, 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Bedtime, Lucy.
OK, Mum.
The story of Snowbert's new friend.
You sure you're all right, Molly?
Yes, it was just a little slip.
Let me help you.
Someone left a banana skin on the ground.
Well, it wasn't me. That's funny, because it certainly wasn't me.
Giggles, Tickles, what's going on?
It wasn't me. It was Tickles. Don't believe him, Lucy. It was definitely Giggles.
That's enough now. I think what we need is a nice story to calm everyone down.
Arr, arr.
What's that?
It's our friend, Sydney the Seal. Arr, arr.
Did I hear someone say they wanted a story?
What's your story about, Sydney?
It's all about two special best friends.
I like stories about best friends.
It's called The Story of Snowbert's New Friend. Snowbert the polar bear and I would often hang out on the North Pole.
What a beautiful, cold day.
Indeed, Snowbert, dear friend.
Next, we could go for a sail on that iceberg over there.
It looks a bit boring. I'd much rather go on that iceberg over there.
Well, mine would be better.
But I think that looks like a very boring iceberg. And we seals don't like to be bored. Now come along.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, I'd rather be on my own if you don't mind.
Huh, mind? Why should I mind? I'd rather be on my own too.
Fine.
Fine then. I'll be going then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It was the first time me and Snowbert had ever fallen out. At first, Snowbert quite enjoyed being on his own.
Well, I think this is a beautiful iceberg. Just the sound of nature. So much better than Sydney complaining all the time. Yes, this is a very interesting iceberg. You could never be bored on an iceberg like this.
But Snowbert was beginning to miss his friend. Then he had a brainwave.
I don't have to be on my own. This will show Sydney.
I wanted to see what my old friend was up to. It all seemed very mysterious.
This is going to be a masterpiece.
Hello, Sydney.
Oh, hello, Thelma.
Where's Snowbert?
Snowbert?
Snowbert, your best friend.
Oh, that's Snowbert. He and I aren't friends anymore.
Oh dear, that's terrible.
No, it's not. I don't miss him one little bit.
You're a real friend, not like Sydney. He was always so bossy.
Snowbert's new friend was made out of snow.
You're cool, Mr. Icy Flipper. Much cooler than Sydney. We agree about everything, don't we?
Yes, Snowbert.
Would you like to go for a sledge ride tomorrow?
Of course, Snowbert. You always have such great ideas.
So, early the next morning, Snowbert got out his sledge.
Here we go, Mr. Icy Flipper.
But then it started to snow.
It's not easy.
After a while, Snowbert's sledge got completely stuck in a snowdrift.
Sydney would never have agreed to go for a sledge ride in such bad weather. I think we're going to be stuck here for a long time.
Thelma! Thelma! Can you help? We're snowed in!
Hold on, dears. Perhaps I could shower them with warm water from my spout.
That's great, Thelma. The snow is melting.
Thelma was curious to know about Snowbert's new friend.
His name is Mr. Icy Flipper.
Do you not miss your old friend, Sydney?
Who? Oh, Sydney, no, not one little bit. Thanks, Thelma.
Bye, Snowbert.
Has Snowbert got a new friend? Who is it? Did he mention me at all?
He has a new friend, but I don't think it'll last.
I don't care. Later that day, Snowbert and his new friend were out exploring together.
This is a very boring iceberg, Mr. Icy Flipper.
Yes, Snowbert, it most certainly is.
Do you have to agree with everything I say?
Yes, Snowbert.
Now, Sydney, he knew a good iceberg when he saw one.
Meanwhile, I was starting to miss Snowbert. Snowbert was the best at choosing icebergs. Thelma the whale decided we needed some help.
Whoa! What was that?
Hey, Thelma had sent the two icebergs sailing towards each other.
Sydney, look out!
Snowbert, I can't stop! Whoa! Are you all right, Snowbert? Look out!
Mr. Icy Flipper.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Snowbert. I couldn't stop my iceberg in time.
Me neither.
I can go and look for him if you like.
No need. Friends made out of snow are boring.
So they're not as much fun as real friends?
No, nowhere near as much fun.
Thanks to Thelma the whale, we were friends once more.
You see, friends sometimes fall out, but the important thing is to make up again.
Sorry you slipped on our banana skin, Molly.
That's all right.
That's better, Giggles and Tickles.
Good night, Lucy.
Good night, everyone.
Sweet dreams.
64, 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Hello, I'm Lucy. I live at 64 Zoo Lane, and I have some very special neighbours. Look!
There's one with a hump, and one who can jump, and one who is, well, a little bit blunt.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some like it hot, and some like it chilly, and some like it both ways, and that's a bit silly.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some are friendly, some are scary, but one thing is sure, not one is ordinary.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some are sporty, some are stripy, they're prickly and woolly and furry and slimy. Some are quite big and some are very small, and the last one's Georgina, who's incredibly tall.
64, 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Bedtime, Lucy.
OK, Mum.
The story of Nelson's nephew, Nigel.
Hi, everyone. Gather round. I've brought you all a treat. Who would like a biscuit?
A biscuit?
I'll have one. Me too.
Hey, don't push. There's enough for everyone.
Oh,
Thank you, Lucy.
I made them myself, you know. What's wrong? What did I do?
The bag. You threw it away.
But it's only a paper bag.
Lucy, let me tell you a story about Nigel.
Nigel? Who's Nigel?
Nigel was my favourite little nephew. He was coming to the savannah for the rainy season. Oh, dear me, is that the time already? I wonder where nephew Nigel is. He should be arriving any minute. Oh! Oh, Nigel, it's you!
Hi, Uncle Nelson. Sorry I'm late. I took a shortcut.
Oh, well, at least you're here. Now, let me introduce you to everyone before the rainy season arrives.
What's so special about the rainy season, Uncle Nelson?
You'll see. Nephew Nigel, this is Georgina. Georgina, this is nephew Nigel. Nephew Nigel, this is Doris. Doris, this is nephew Nigel. Nephew Nigel, this is Audrey. Audrey, this is nephew Nigel. Nephew Nigel, this is Toby. Toby, this is nephew Nigel. Nephew Nigel, this is Kevin. Kevin, this is nephew Nigel. The next morning, we woke up early and went sightseeing. Look, Nigel, Auntie Georgina is doing some gardening.
Hello, Nigel. Have you had your breakfast yet?
My garden is full of lovely things to eat.
Yum, yum.
My, your watermelons are doing well, Georgina.
Yes, they've grown so fast. Would you like to see my sunflowers too?
I'd love to. I must let you have some of my elephant grass. It would look good over by your banana tree.
Bad bananas! That will teach you to be too sweet!
Oh, careful, Nigel. You might slip up. Oh, dear. There. Why don't you try playing aeroplanes for a little while?
Hasn't anyone told him it's bad to waste food?
I'm sorry, Georgina. Nigel's usually very quiet. He's probably tired. Yes, well, I must go. Come on, Nigel, let's go for a walk.
Bye, Auntie Georgina.
Good morning, Audrey, and how are you today?
Very well, thank you. I'm just making a nest for my new eggs. Would you like to see them?
Oh, yes, please.
Come and have a quiet peek.
Can I see those eggs too? Well, can I? Can I?
No. Sorry, Nigel. Why don't you stay here and play with this nice stick?
Snap! 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 Snap!
Ooh, they're gorgeous.
Snap! Ha! That's a good sound. Let's do snap some more. Snap! Snap!
Oh, Nigel. What have you done to Audrey's nest?
I was just testing the twigs, that's all.
You mustn't do things like that, dear. You might hurt yourself. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll explain it to him later, Audrey. That afternoon, Nigel went off exploring on his own.
Oh, stop it, Nigel. You're making everything muddy.
We'll have no water left to drink.
Hello, Doris. Have you seen my nephew Nigel recently?
Yes, I have, Nelson.
Oh, good.
No, Nelson, not good. That nephew of yours is out of control. And I, for one, want to know what you're going to do about it.
I don't really know.
Then I demand a council of the animals.
A council of the animals?
Yes, over there, under the umbrella tree.
So the animals met to decide what to do about Nigel.
He's wasteful.
And willful.
And here he comes now.
The rainy season has arrived. I've an idea. Listen. Now.
Don't just stand there, Nigel.
It is time to get ready for the rainy season.
What?
We're collecting food.
Nigel, would you like to help?
I don't want to. I'm a bit busy, actually.
It'll start raining soon. Come and stand under the umbrella tree.
I don't care about the rain. a little accident. Sorry. Hey, isn't anyone going to tell me off? Hello? Is anybody there?
Nigel was too embarrassed to join the other animals, and so he got very wet. Nigel, come over here.
Come over here.
I declare the rainy season officially over.
I'm sorry. I've been a naughty elephant.
Apology accepted.
What is so special about the rainy season?
Let's go for a little walk and find out.
The seeds you covered in mud have been watered by the rain.
And the sunshine has made them grow.
So, thanks to Nigel and the rain, the savannah was greener and even more beautiful than before.
In fact, he was planting all those seeds he threw away. The rain and the sunshine made them grow.
But paper bags don't grow. They just make a mess when you throw them away.
I know. I'll take my rubbish home with me. I have an idea! Let's tidy up the whole zoo.
But not now. It's bedtime, Miss Lucy.
Good night, Nelson.
Good night, Lucy.
Hello, I'm Lucy. I live at 64 Zoo Lane. And I have some very special neighbours. Look!
There's one with a hump, and one who can jump, and one who is, well, a little bit plump.
64 Zoo Lane.
Some like it hot, and some like it chilly, and some like it both ways, and that's a bit silly.
64 Zoo Lane.
Some are friendly, some are scary, but one thing is sure, not one is ordinary.
64 Zoo Lane.
Some are sporty, some are stripy, they're prickly and woolly and furry and slimy. Some are quite big and some are very small, and the last one's Georgina, who's incredibly tall.
64 Zoo Lane. 64 Zoo Lane.
Bedtime, Lucy.
OK, Mum.
The story of Jamie, the littlest puffin.
Hello, Lucy.
Hi, everyone. Oh!
Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy.
Who are you?
We're the Puffins of Mossy Bay. I'm Thomas.
I'm Sharon.
I'm Lewis.
Woohoo! Hi, Lucy.
Oh, oh, Jamie.
Sorry. And Jamie, the littlest puffin.
Hey, Lucy, is it true you live next to the zoo?
Yes.
And is it true that you go to school?
Yes.
And that you can ride a bicycle?
Yes. It's all true.
Told you so.
I have a question too. Do you ever suck your thumb?
Well, I do sometimes, when I'm really tired.
I used to suck this feather all the time, but not anymore.
Really?
Tell Lucy your story, Jamie.
Oh, OK then. It was a beautiful day on Mossy Bay, and Hercule Moustache was having a nap on his favourite rock.
Ah, oui. Sang, si, silence. That's the life for me. Cheeky puffins. Where are you going to, Puffin Thomas?
I'm not Thomas, I'm Lewis, and I'm going to play jumping waves. See you later, Mr. Moustache.
Too much noise.
Oh, come on, Jamie. Come on, Lewis. Let's jump waves.
Oh, here comes a big one.
I wasn't very good at jumping waves.
It's your feather, Jamie. You can't suck a feather and jump waves at the same time.
But I like sucking my feather.
You're not a baby anymore.
That's right, Jamie. Isn't it time you stopped sucking that feather?
Well, maybe. But I don't know how to stop.
I have an idea. There. Now you can't suck your feather any longer.
Sharon tied some seaweed around my beak.
Let's play Leap Puffin.
Yeah!
Woo! Yay! Woohoo!
Your turn, Jamie. Wait.
Oh!
Jamie!
Sorry.
I have a better idea. This starfish won't slip off.
Let's play.
The starfish trick worked, but it wasn't much fun for me. And it wasn't much fun for the starfish either. Then it was time for lunch.
You can take the starfish off while you eat your lunch, Jamie.
Let's play football.
Can I be in goal, please?
Jamie, where's the starfish?
Oh, I lost it.
Oh, Jamie.
You can't be the goalie sucking your feather. You'll just have to stand on the side and watch us play.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Hey!
oh, hey!
I was sad and still sucking my feather. I just couldn't help it. Oh.
Good afternoon, Puffin Lewis.
Hi, Mr. Moustache. I'm not Lewis.
You must be Puffin Thomas then.
No, I'm not Thomas either.
Puffin Sharon?
Not Sharon. I'm Jamie, the littlest puffin. The one who always sucks a feather.
Oh, you know, I used to bite my nails like this. Enough of that. You don't look that little to me, Puffin Jamie. I wonder if you could climb all the way to the top of Mossy Bay.
Oh, of course I can. That's easy peasy.
I have never been to the top of Mossy Bay.
Never?
It's not easy for a walrus, you know.
I could tell you there, Mr. Moustache.
That's not a bad idea at all.
And so I helped Hercule Moustache. It was a long and difficult climb to the top of Mossy Bay. Come on, Hercule.
Whose idea was this anyway?
I think it was yours.
Don't be cheeky. I'm sure it was your idea.
You can do it, Hercule. 1, 2,
3. Oh no! Crabs! I do not like those creatures.
Don't spite your nails, Hercule. I'll scare them away.
Merci. Thank you, Jamie.
Finally, we reached the top of Mossy Bay Island. The air was clear, and you could see for miles and miles and miles.
What a beautiful view. Magnifique.
Look! There's Thelma the whale! Yoo-hoo! Thelma! Oh, there's Gunnar! Hello, Gunnar!
Haven't you forgotten something, Jamie?
Forgotten something? Forgotten? What? My feather? Hercule was right. I'd been so busy helping him climb to the top of Mossy Bay, I'd forgotten all about sucking my feather.
Down there on the beach, I can see your puffin friends.
Sharon, Thomas, look! How did Hercule Moustache get up there?
I had some help.
It's Jamie!
Hey, Jamie! Have you been sucking your feather?
No, I haven't. But Hercule has been biting his nails.
Cheeky puffins.
And since that day, I have never ever sucked my feather again.
Never ever, Jamie?
Well, almost never. I only suck my feather when I'm very tired. Like you, Lucy.
I'm not tired, really. Oh, I'm not.
Good night, Lucy.
Good night, Jamie, and Lewis, and Sharon, and Thomas.
Sleep tight! 64, 64, 64 today. 64, 64, 64 today. 64, 64, 64 today.
Hello, I'm Lucy. I live at 64 Zoo Lane, and I have some very special neighbours. Look!
There's one with a hump, and one who can jump, and one who is, well, a little bit blunt.
64, 64, 64 today.
Some like it hot, and some like it chilly, and some like it both ways, and that's a bit silly.
64, 64, 64 today.
Some are friendly, some are scary, but one thing is sure, not one is ordinary.
64, 64, 64 today.
Some are sporty, some are stripy, they're prickly and woolly and furry and slimy. Some are quite big, and some are very
story of Zed, the hero of Africa. Oh, hello, Lucy.
Hi, Nelson. I'm not Lucy. I'm Super Lucy. Watch this. Whee! Zoom!
Faster, faster!
Whee!
Be careful, Lucy.
Oh, I'm feeling dizzy.
Why don't you sit down and listen? I know a rather good story about another superhero friend of mine.
Really? Who's that, Nelson?
It's Zed the zebra. It was a fine morning on the savannah, and Zed the zebra was doing some running practice.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Zed! Oh, Zed, it's so exciting watching you run.
No.
Watching Zed is really fun. He has to be the #1. Go, Zed, go!
Actually, I'm getting a bit bored with running. I need a new challenge. Trouble is, nothing exciting ever happens round here.
Oh, look at the smoke coming out of that hill.
Very strange.
When the volcano rumbles, the animals must shelter before...
Before what?
Do you know, I can't remember. Me and my memory. Sorry, dears. I've got to get back to my dusting.
Oh, but this is terrible. Are we in danger? Oh, Zed, what's going to happen?
We're going to have a real adventure. That's what's going to happen. Follow me, Natalie.
Danger, danger, danger! Oh, the volcano's all smoky and there's big cracks in the ground. And Esmeralda knew what we should do, but she couldn't remember.
Calm down. It's just an old volcano.
Yeah, but why is it all smoky?
Ah, yes. I've just remembered what happens to volcanoes when they're like that. They erupt.
Oh, what's that?
I'll try to explain. Here is our volcano.
That's a lovely picture, Nelson.
Thank you. An eruption is like a sort of explosion.
Oh.
The air will be full of hot ashes and lava and rocks.
And boulders?
No, not the sort you like, Ronald. I'm afraid for our own safety we must leave at once.
Oh, this is all very frightening.
Don't worry, Natalie. I will look after you.
My hero.
Everyone got ready to leave.
Goodbye, lovely home.
Wait! We're all so happy here. Do we really want to leave our lovely homes?
No.
Is there no other way?
Actually, I have a clever plan to stop the volcano erupting.
Hooray! What exactly is your clever plan, Nelson?
Well...
Oh, I expect I'll be the hero in Nelson's plan.
Oh.
First, we must walk to the volcano, and then well, I'll explain the rest when we get there.
Let's go!
What do we do now?
Well, we,
Climb climb up the volcano?
Yes, Natalie, yes, we must climb to the rim of the volcano.
Hey, Nelson, old boy, when will I be doing my bit? You know, the, hero stuff.
Be patient, Zed. Your time will come.
The grand old elephant, he marched us up the slope. He has a clever plan, so we are full of hope.
Oh, where will I find a hero to protect me?
I will protect you, fair Natalie.
My flower!
Will you two get a move on?
Oh. Nelson, you are clever.
I am?
Look, everyone! Nelson wants us to use this boulder to block the hole in the volcano.
Oh, that's right, yes. All part of the plan.
Brilliant, Nelson! So you're going to get Ronald to roll this boulder down there and act as a sort of giant bath plug.
Yes, that's it. Plug the crater and the volcano won't explode.
So, Nelson, what do I do in this plan thingy?
Well, I don't think we need your help right now, Zed.
Fine. Find yourself another hero, then.
Zed, come back! Zed!
There was no time to worry about Zed. We needed to move a boulder.
Don't worry, we can try again.
Time is running out. If we don't plug that hole, the volcano will explode.
Oh, Natalie, what have I done? Real heroes don't abandon their friends.
This is the last boulder.
I've got your flower.
Not now, Zed.
It's looking good. Well done, Ronald. Come on, Zed. You can do it.
Oh, steady there. Oh, hey, look at me.
You saved us all, Zed. Just like a real hero.
But you're my hero too, Natalie.
And so we all danced until the sun set behind the old volcano.
I knew you didn't really have a plan, Nelson.
Yes, it's true. But all's well that ends well. You see, when you have good friends, there's always a solution to every problem.
But now it's time for bed.
I have to recharge my superpowers.
Good night, Lucy.
Good night, everyone.
Sleep tight.
64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Hello, I'm Lucy. I live at 64 Zoo Lane. And I have some very special neighbours. Look!
There's one with a hump, and one who can jump, and one who is, well, a little bit plump.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some like it hot, and some like it chilly, and some like it both ways, and that's a bit silly.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some are friendly, some are scary, but one thing is sure, not one is ordinary.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some are sporty, some are stripy, they're prickly and woolly and furry and slimy. Some are quite big and some are very small, and the last one's Georgina, who's incredibly tall.
64, 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Bedtime, Lucy.
OK, Mum.
The story of the big Billabong Wave.
And how would you say that something is good?
You'd say, that's bonza, mate.
That's bonza, mate.
Now try this one. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
That's bonza. You're really getting the hang of it now.
G'day, Lucy.
Good day, everyone.
G'day, Lucy.
Hello. You're new here, aren't you?
Yes, this is Carrie the cockatoo. She's here on a visit from Australia. She's been teaching us how to speak Australian.
And we thought we might ask her to tell us a story.
Oh, yes, please. Do you know any good ones?
I sure do, mate. I've got a very good one, actually. It's all about... Well, why don't I just tell it to you? This is the story of the big Billabong Wave. It was the start of another long, hot day in the outback.
Same old Billabong.
Same old games.
Why is there never anything new to do round here?
Look, there's Carrie the cockatoo.
I thought you was on holiday by the sea.
Let's go talk to her.
Hey, Carrie!
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, hi. I was quite tired after my long flight from the seaside, but Joey and his friends wouldn't let me go till I told them all about my trip. And then we had a beautiful barbie on the beach and went fishing on the reef, and best of all, there was the surfing.
Oh, yeah, surfing. I've heard of that. What is it again?
Well, there's a giant wave, and you ride on it. On top of the wave. You stand on a little wooden board and can do all these fancy tricks and ride along above the sea. That's surfing.
Wow!
I want to go surfing.
And me.
Me too.
So what are we waiting for?
But I don't think you can surf here. You need waves.
Jimmy, you can't use a rock as a surfboard. You think? This is more like it.
Do I look like a surfboard?
Hey, look at this.
Perfect.
Me first. We better practice on dry land. It's easy.
Yeah, when there's no real waves. Me next.
Now me.
Joey discovered balancing on the surfboard wasn't easy. But eventually, with lots of practice, they all got the hang of it. Now, there was only one problem left.
Where are all the waves?
There were no waves on the Billabong. It was just big and flat. Joey and his friends were very disappointed.
Hey, it's Wally Two Trees. Have you never heard of the Big Billabong Wave? Then it's time you did. Many, many years ago, when the world was still young, there came from the Billabong a great wave. The Big Billabong Wave.
Wow!
A huge wave, taller than a tree.
Wow!
Wow, indeed. It was the biggest wave anyone had ever seen. From time to time, they say the big wave comes back to this very Billabong.
Let's go and find it.
It may be a very long time before the next wave.
That's all right, Mr. Two Trees. We'll wait all morning if that's what it takes.
And remember, Joey, all good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, nice one. Bye.
Can you see it yet? I'm going in first.
Won't be long now.
At first, Joey and his friends waited patiently.
It'll be along soon, I guess.
Yeah, any moment now.
But after a while, Phoebe got bored.
Oh, I thought Carrie said surfing was fun. I'm going home. Might climb a few gum trees. Want to come?
No, thanks. Think I'll stick around a bit longer.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna ride that wave.
Then Jimmy got bored too.
Oh, Phoebe's right. Surfing is boring. I think I'll go and hang out with the triplets. Coming?
No, thanks. I'll give it a bit longer. Mr. Two Trees did say we had to try and be patient.
Suit yourself.
He waited and waited, and then he waited some more. But Joey wasn't bored. In fact, the more time he spent by the Billabong, the more he liked it.
It's really beautiful here and so peaceful. Jimmy and Phoebe don't know what they're missing. But I'd still like to ride that big Billabong wave just once.
All good things come to those who wait. Hey-a-hum, hey-a-hoo, come a wind, blow, blow. Big Billabong wave, flow, flow. Hey-a-hum, hey-a-hoo, come.
Oh, where did that wind come from? Oh!
Come on, Jimmy, your turn!
That's quite a wind. The Big Billabong Wave. I never guessed the Big Billabong Wave would be quite as big as this.
You can do it, Joey!
Oh, here goes. Ah,
It's fantastic!
What's going on?
There was a big storm and we got worried about Joey. Where is he?
He's out there on the Big Billabong Wave.
On the Big Billabong Wave?
Well then, what are you waiting for? Big Billabong waves don't last forever, you know.
Wait for me! So we surfed and surfed until the sun went down and the big Billabong wave was no more.
Wow, what a bonza story. Wish I could go surfing down under.
Yes, but not tonight. I think a certain young lady should be heading for somewhere a little nearer home.
Where's that, mate?
Nelson means it's my bedtime. I suppose I am quite tired. Good night, Carrie.
Good night, Lucy.
Sweet dreams.